What is up, my friends and fellow collectors out there? Today in the house, we got Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars Royal Guard Premium Format Figure. Blech, it's a lot of words. It's time for Nerdgasm. Welcome back, my friends, to another statue unboxing. Today in the house, we got Sideshow's Royal Guard, part of Star Wars, the Return of the Jedi was the first time I saw these characters. I picked this one up here at Comic Concepts, had a great price on it. Considering the cost of this at Sideshow, I needed a little bit of a break, and Comic Concepts has the best price out there, so make sure you check them out. Link is in the description below. Before we get into all of this though, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of the content. And make sure you're commenting in the video below. Let me know what you think about this statue, what you think about the other statues that we review in here, how we're doing. Make sure you comment below. Let us know. It pushes the videos out into the stratosphere, out into the galaxy. That's what we're trying to get out there for. So make sure you guys are doing that. It really helps the channel. So anyway, back to this. This is what we're here for. The box. Check it out. I'm really digging it. So all the Star Wars boxes always come black, you know? I like when we get a very colorful character on it, because then it kind of just pops, so that's cool. So you got the Royal Guard right there. It says Star Wars Royal Guard Premium Format right here. There was not an exclusive on this one, so there was no reason to go buying it at Sideshow. Star Wars, you got the gray going on right there again. You got the Royal Guard again, more Royal Guard, Star Wars right there, and spin around again and more black. So not much to the box. This one I think ran about $500 if I remember correctly, or maybe a little bit more than that. Not really off the top of my head, can't remember. I do remember feeling that it was a little bit on the pricey side, especially considering that it's just a character in full cloak and he's just standing straight up and down. There's not a whole lot of craziness going on with this. So I still kind of feel that way, but you know, gotta have a Royal Guard. You gotta have one. You know, I got a quarter scale Darth Vader. I need to have a Royal Guard to go with it, and I want to get an Emperor, and you gotta have a Royal Guard to go with an Emperor. Absolutely. So that's the reason why I picked this one up. So super pumped to have it anyway. Anyway, let's get it out of the box. Let's check out the foam, see what how the character's packaged, and then we'll get to the assembly. All right. The box is open. There it is, all in the foam. As you can see how it comes. Very, very simple. This is not gonna be a hard statue to put together whatsoever. You got a big freaking base right here. You got the figure, feels sculpted. I believe that it is. You got the arm. Over here we got the helmet. I don't like the way they put that. I wish they would have put foam around that or something. But, and then you have the cloak wrapped in a tube, so that's cool. So like I said, very simple statue to put together. I really don't see any issues with this whatsoever. So let's get started. All right, assembly time. Let's get this going. There's your base. Nothing too crazy. Very simple design. All right, and there you go. It's the bottom of it. I like the bottom. That looks really nice. They did a good job with that, even though you're not gonna see it. They did a good job. And then it just sits like that. So it looks very much like the Death Star. So that's what we're going for, very simple. All right, this body, let's get to the body. As you can see, it is a full sculpted body. Nothing very heavy, fully sculpted. So it's not just a stick man underneath the cloak. So at least that is good. Sits in like that. Okay. It's not gonna go anywhere, but it does plant pretty well. All right. So there you go. You know, one arm, I guess, goes like that with his force pike, and then you have the other arm that goes in like that. This is the neck area, so you got this spot here, and there's a magnet that holds it in really well up there, so that goes like that. And I think now it's time for the cloak. So let's see. I like that they put it in a tube. That's cool. You know, and they just take and lay it flat, you know, on the foam and everything. Because let me tell you, sometimes getting the foam, you know, little, you know, things off of these garments and stuff like that is a bitch. So I like that they did this. All right, so it comes wrapped on this really hard toilet paper roll. And pull. So it kind of drapes in the front a little bit. goes like that, sort of. All right, something like that. And then let's get the head. All right, and lastly, we got the head, and that just sits up here. Yeah. Look at that. I'm gonna have to play with the cloak a little bit to get it to look right. This is cool. This is gonna have a lot of smudging. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of fixing on this. Gotta definitely take and do like get some kind of like dry, not dry, but what do they call those? Some kind of iron or something to take and get the wrinkles out of this cloak. And I gotta like fix it up so that it looks a little bit better on the arm right there, and just kind of sits a little better. So definitely gonna have to do that. But let's get this mess cleaned up, and we'll do a little review. All right, guys, there it is, the Royal Guard by Sideshow, the premium format. I like it. It looks really, really good. They did a good job with it. It did an accurate depiction of the character. This is not a super dynamic character in the movie. They barely have even a few seconds of screen time. It can more or less just get dismissed in Return of the Jedi, so there really isn't much to go with. I love the way they packaged the cloak. It's made it so there's not so many wrinkles. I'm still gonna have to go over it with some kind of iron or something to get it to flatten out a little bit better. But I like the way it drapes. I like that they created a sculpted body to put it on. That's a good idea. I'm glad they didn't just give us some frame, because then I would have been even more mad at the price. Still think it's a little bit pricey for this character. It's because he's mostly just covered in drapes. So there's no reason to, I think, for it to have been as expensive as it was. The base doesn't have any real crazy thrills or frills going on with it. There's no light up features on the base. It looks just like the flooring of the Death Star. So that's pretty good. And then, you get a little bit of viewing of the arm. So that's nice. He's got the force pike, which looks pretty accurate. And then the helmet, it's made of like either a ceramic or a fiberglass. It's nice and hard, very shiny, something that could probably pick up a lot of thumbprints, so kind of want to handle that with like a glove or some kind of like tissue or something, so you don't get too many handprints on it. As it is, even with the tissue, the way they packaged it, I'm gonna have to polish the helmet a little bit with some kind of like rag or something like that to get it to be a little bit more cleaner without any thumbprints. So that's really it. I mean, there isn't much to really dive into with this one here, because it's mostly just covered in red drape. So, but this is a character that I feel is a must to have for a Star Wars collector. It's because if you have Vader or if you have the Emperor, these guys go with it. That works with those characters. So, me, I can't just have one because I have Vader. So you know what I had to do? I had to go out and go buy two. So boom, there is the second one. This one came in, the day after this one actually. So they came in separate UPS trucks. UPS has been doing me wrong lately. Not really happy with them. But yeah, I got two of them in preparation for an Emperor, but they look really good with Darth Vader. So let me go get Darth Vader over here, and I'll show you guys how they look standing next to or displayed with Vader, and you guys can get a good look at that. Boom, there they go, Vader and the two Royal Guards. I think they look super cool next to each other like this, especially since this is the Return of the Jedi version of Darth Vader. So I'm definitely gonna readjust the arms. This is the Hot Toys quarter scale that I got right here. Give him a different pose, probably put the two arms on his belt, more than likely is what I'm gonna do. But I think they look great like this, where you have the Vader a little bit raised up. Even if you had him drop down, actually no, raised up works. It's because these bases are a little bit taller. So I'm good with Vader being the center point of that. To get it like this, you're gonna need some space. So together, these guys all reach out to about 31 inches in width, and then Vader standing this tall is about 26 inches, 27 inches. So yes, a lot of space is needed if you want to get it to look like this, but this is a character that I think you got to have two of, the Royal Guard. You can't just do the one, or you could just do the one if you just wanted to have it, but two would definitely work to give you this effect like they had in the movie. So I think they did a great job on it. I'm happy that I was able to grab 2 of them, at least before they sell out, because I think they're going to sell out. I know a lot of guys that are picking up 2. So as always, guys, I'm interested to hear what you guys think about the Royal Guard. What do you guys think about these characters? Do you think they're cool? Did you pick them up? You know, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous, and may the Force be with you.